First opened for business in 1962. We are just about ready for baseball from Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles. Today, it's the home opener for 2017 between the American League's Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Folks around here in high spirits. Matt Vasgersian with you on a day that's been circled on their calendars since about midwinter. I'm joined by Dan Plesac. And Dan, as we get things going this season, it's pitching that has to be key if this team's going to have success.
Just like any team, pitching is going to be a key factor for this ball club as the year plays out. I'm sure the staff will have its ups and downs, but if they can pitch like they can, I think this team is going to be pretty successful.
Now here's a look at the Astros starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, you really have to appreciate what Jose Altuve brings to this team. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
And now this misses as well as he's behind the leadoff man this afternoon. 2-0 now. Lots of sunshine in the forecast. 83 degrees here at first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. Turner's got it. And the throw to first is in time. One gone.
Batting second. Shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. And here's a fastball called for strike one. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Well, Matty, some people say Gary is more of a pitcher's umpire because he features a wider strike zone than some. But I think he's at least pretty consistent about it.
Catch made out there by Pollock, and there are two away now.
Batting third.
Stepping in, Alvarez. And with numbers like those, he's putting himself in contention for some Rookie of the Year hardware if he can keep it up. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball one. Bases are empty here with two men out. Fastball in there for a strike. 92 on the radar gun that time. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Seager has got it, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. The Dodgers coming up, and we are scoreless. Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I know they're just waiting for Jock Peterson to come alive. Look, he's coming off a month where he hit under 200. That's under the Mendoza line, which is like almost unheard of. I guess some guys do it, but man, this guy's really struggling. He's lucky he's still in the lineup.
Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes. From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. And he'll step off and try again. Three 3-0 count. Here it comes. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And then that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound. But it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Verlander deals the 3-2. This one's down to third. Bregman fields it cleanly, and he's retired here, 1 away.
Batting second, center fielder.
Standing in, A.J. Pollock. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. And he lays off there, 1-0.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
That's a ball.
And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball. Here he comes on 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. swing and a liner. Foul.
Well, it's clearly on that fastball. He hit that one hard. He just could not keep it fair.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Swing, and that's hit out of play up into the plaza level. Another payoff pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Brantley is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting third, right fielder.
Digging in, number 35. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Chopped weakly to the left. Bregman gloves it. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. Dodgers are turned away their first time around. On to the second now from Los. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He comes in hitting in the 370s for the season. Clearly always a threat with the bat. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Gloved by Taylor. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Center fielder.
It's George Springer. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. In there at the knees, strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike two.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1 and 2. Here he comes again, 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2 and 2 now.
Hey, that's a classic piece of pitching right there. You have to back hitters away from the plate to make them a little bit uncomfortable. Now you can go inside or outside. I like that purpose pitch.
Another 2-2 offering. And here's a ball hit in the air. Freeze in foul ground. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat. Stepping in, Jose Bautista. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1.
Well, that's a high fastball in the low 90s. That is a dangerous, dangerous pitch right there. He got away with one. The guy took the pitch. Maybe he's just measuring him up. I wouldn't come back with that again.
1-1. Now the pitch. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. Set to deal on 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
So that's 2 pitches in a row above the belt. As a hitter, that's what you're looking for, especially when it's a day game and the ball is carried.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. We'll go to the bottom. So stepping in, Justin Turner. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. And that is through into right field for a single.
You talk about a free swinger. First pitch, and he hits a ball that's down and away and gets a base hit. Man, that's not what I'm looking for first pitch, but I got to tip my cap to him. He executed it.
Corey Seager is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. And he lays off for ball one.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
A ball and 2 strikes. Here it is. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. Here's David Freese to stand in. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. Coming to the plate now, Jock Peterson. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Second pitch is chopped foul right at home plate, and he's behind now 0-2. Verlander pauses. Here's the 0-2. Again, he sends it out of play. A fastball down near the shoe tops.
On 0-2, you'll sometimes get a guy to chase a fastball out of the zone away or up, but when it's way down like that, it's much easier to lay off because you can tell the ball is moving further away from eye level as it comes in.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Hit out towards second. There is Altuve. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for L.A. We'll move to the third with no score. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in Los Angeles, set to start the 3rd inning in this one. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off.
Great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he looks at a slider in there. 1-1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. No one can make a play on this one, and the first Astros hit is going to be for extra bases. And he'll get in there standing up with a leadoff double.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Now batting, Michael Brantley, as you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
1-0.
Curveball that time, not even close. A runner at second, nobody out. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Good lead off at second there. Now the pitch. 3-0 now. Robinson Chirinos waits on deck. A strike, and it's 3-1. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
First pitch on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this is foul for the first strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
Nope.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. The 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And Freese will put this away, no problem for the first out. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Jose Altuve.
Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carlos Correa. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ball one.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Now that's a good changeup right there. You know the guy's sitting fastball. You get him out in front. Now that changeup's in his head the rest of the at-bat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Nope, that's down.
And he misses 2-1.
Well, right here, he's definitely worked himself into a very difficult situation. He's got the power hitter at the plate, and you got 2 balls. He's sitting there looking for his pitch to hit. You know he's zeroing in.
In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Right fielder has a beat on it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first run of the ball game. 2 left for the Astros. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Stepping up now, Kike Hernandez. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year. Into the windup and the pitch. Sharp slider that time, just missed inside. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1.
That's a nice pitch right there. He threw him a breaking ball, comes back with the fastball, and now he's late. Now he doesn't know how to adjust. He's kind of caught in between. You got him set up perfectly.
Now a ball lifted high in the air towards shallow right center field. Bautista has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. Russell Martin now. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. Swing and a little blooper to center. Springer coming on. 2 down.
The batter, number 00.
Digging in to try it again, Chris Taylor. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a knee-high fastball.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either. He's going to continue to be aggressive to this hitter as well.
Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing doing against Verlander that time around. It remains 0-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, Alvarez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Number 44.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once. That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Peterson moves over near the line as he puts it away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Max Muncy. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And that misses ball 1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he takes a called strike 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now this ball is popped up behind the plate for Martin, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
Number 4.
Striding in, George Springer. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
I'm looking forward to this at bat right here, Matt. 2 outs, bases empty, and you got the power guy at the plate. He's going to let it fly. He must. I guarantee you he will.
And that's inside. Looked like the slider, and it's 2-0.
Wow, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Sitting 3-0 right here. I wouldn't be surprised to see him turn him loose and give him the green light.
Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Set to deal. Here's the 3-1. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. On his way to second is Springer. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Yeah, this one was starting to look like it was going to be one of those 1, 2, 3 easy innings. But now all of a sudden they have the go-ahead run standing out there at second base after the 2-out double. Big moment here.
Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to put this one away. Good reaction. Stepping into the box, A.J. Pollock. He'll be the one to greet Justin Verlander to start the inning.
A.J. Pollock.
And there's a fastball from Verlander to jump ahead 0-1.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
And he misses with it 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
And another foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Ripped on the ground to first. Muncy comes up with it, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, number 35.
Into the box, number 35. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lays off 1-0.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out.
Oh, man, I think he thought he was going to get another breaking ball right there. He's a little bit late on that fastball. That's a nice pitch, though, following that breaking pitch to keep him off balance with the heater.
Lays off the fastball low, and it goes to 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a miss, strike 2.
He's looking really great on the bump right now. I mean, it's been a while since he's allowed a base runner, and he just jumped ahead of another hitter right there.
Grounded to third. Bregman has it. Throw on to first, and Verlander's got it going here. 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Justin Turner.
Ready for another chance? Justin Turner, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
He's having a really good game. He's over 70% first pitch strike. When you get that first pitch strike, now it opens up the whole strike zone, and that's why a pitcher can dominate, and he's doing that in this game.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He'll lead things off against Kenta Maeda.
Alex Bregman.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
I like how he wasted that pitch. It was close enough to tempt the hitter to swing, but now you got him thinking, will he come back with another fastball? You got him set up. Off speed, hard pitch, anything now. I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone, see if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time, see if he chases it again.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
That's some good hitting right there. Great eyes. I mean, to recognize that and lay off it right now, that was nice.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So coming to the plate, Michael Brantley reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one.
That was a pretty good pitch on a pitch he doesn't throw very often, or I should say hasn't used in this game, that's for sure. That was a good pitch.
Looking at strike two, a fastball that catches the inside corner. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now this is up and in, and I don't think he likes that location much. It's ball one.
Boy, that's a good pitch right there. The old school guys would call that a little bit of chin music, up and in. See if he can get him to move off the box a little bit.
On to first, and there were two down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping into the box, Robinson Chirinos comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. To third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Astros. Here's Corey Seager. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
The shortstop.
Into the windup and the pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. And now pitch on the way. Chop foul over towards the dugout. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. There's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just one hit to this point. Popped in the air back behind short, and this is taken in for the second out.
The left fielder, number 31.
Here's Jock Peterson now. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business, but I'm also interested to see if this offense can figure out a way to get a couple of cracks in his armor before it gets too late.
Yeah, that remains to be seen. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. There's a swing and a ball lifted to left, but back in the seats, out of play. It's 1-2. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. 6th inning coming up. Still zip, zip. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game.
Jose Altuve.
First offering on its way. And he takes ball one. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Now a flare out toward right center. Taylor ranging into the outfield. He's got it 1 away. Here's Carlos Correa now. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one.
That was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
Hit hard to short. Seager He's right there. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Alvarez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. A fastball that just misses inside. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Pollock. Gone! So it's a solo shot to dead center. Number 14 on the season. And the Astros take a 1-0 lead.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the inner half, which is pretty obvious now.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now, as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. 1 run, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And this is fouled at the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. That misses. 1-2. Hit hard towards center. And a diving effort in center, but it's going to skip right on by him. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now. So this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch popped high in the air. Seager is there for it. And that ends the inning. Astros off and running on the solo homer. Through 5.5. It's now 1-0 Houston. Now at the plate, Kike Hernandez. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So the Dodgers get their leadoff hitter on base to kick off the inning.
Now that's a nice base hit right there. Don't overlook this guy just because he's down at the bottom of the order. He's a pretty good hitter.
Russell Martin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Good changeup there to start it out from Verlander. It's strike 1.
Not too often you see a changeup come across at 88 miles an hour on the gun. Still effective when you're throwing a fastball in the high 90s, though.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate. He's done a masterful job of pounding him on the outside half for strikes, and they haven't figured it out yet. Well, I don't know how he missed that pitch. That ball's in the zone a long time. He missed it. I guess that happens.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
Standing in now, Chris Taylor. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. He's running towards second. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. The tag put down by Altuve, and he is out at second base.
Hey, check out the lead here. That's about as standard as it gets, and it didn't do him a lot of help on that steal attempt either. Could have been a different story if he took another couple feet off the bag.
2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
We're really watching a great performance. This is a good hitting team. He's got 2 outs already in the 6th inning. We're 1 out away from watching him get through the 6th with all zeros on the board. That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. We're through 6 full. The Astros lead it 1-0. Kevin Quackenbush is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
59, Kevin Quackenbush.
Ready for another chance? Jose Bautista. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this
Leading
one.
off for Houston. The right fielder, number 19, Jose Bautista.
Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Good pitch right there from the reliever. Tough for hitters to do much with pitches in that location unless they're looking for it.
Ball 1.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
Whoa, that's down.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. Hit hard on the ground to short. Seager ranges to his left. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7.
Third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
Striding in once again, Alex Bregman. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Now the Dodgers get a right-hander up and throwing in their bullpen. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fouled back.
No, that's
Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
Quackenbush will take charge himself out there, and there's 2
the
down.
left fielder, number 23.
Ready once again, Michael Brantley. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. And that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros. But they're up 1-0. Digging in to try it again, A.J. Pollock. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Ready for another shot now, number 35. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Hard hit and deep toward the right field line. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double. Digging in once again, Justin Turner. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here comes the 2-0 pitch. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Brantley racing back, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And the run will score from second as this ball game is tied 1 apiece.
I love the late inning at bats when you come up clutch right there. Big hit, tie this game.
The shortstop,
Settling in now, Corey Seager. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Back-to-back changeups, and he fouled that one off right there. I don't think he's going to come back with the third one. I got to be thinking some other pitch is coming.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Brantley is under it, makes the play, and there are two gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with two away now.
First baseman number 23.
Here's David Freese to stand in. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Verlander pauses. First pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike to hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
And that's a fair ball. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead.
Well, that's a huge base hit. Anytime you get a hit late in the game to give you the lead in the ball game, you feel good about yourself, and his teammates are pumped up as well.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. First pitch on its way. Jock Peterson is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. A runner on first with two away. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That's 2-1. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a great spot down the zone there. Hard to do anything with the pitch down there.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. On the move is Springer. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers out in front, 2-1. Pedro Baez has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
52, Pedro Baez.
Now at the plate, Robinson Chirinos. He'll start things out for us here in inning number 8.
Catcher it, Robinson Chirinos.
Aledmus Diaz will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Diaz.
And here's a ball hit in the air. In there, a base hit. So the leadoff base hit puts the potential tying run aboard in the late stages of this one.
Now that's a big base hit. Late in the game, you're down 1. You got the leadoff guy on now. The rest of the way, it'll be interesting to me. How are they going to manufacture? Will they bunt him over to move him into scoring position? Will they hit a gapper? Let's see how they score this run if they can possibly push him forward.
Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. So a runner at first now with nobody out, and striding in the speedy second baseman Jose Altuve. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Leaves a slider right over the middle.
You know what? That ball's right down the middle. I think he was taking first pitch, just really trying to measure it.
On the ground up the middle. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
Here's Carlos Correa now. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Quick check on that tying run at first. And the runner will get back standing. Here comes the first pitch. And, looked inside, but that's ruled as strike. Nothing in 1.
That's a big fastball, obviously, and we're going to see this reliever throw it a lot.
0-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hard hit toward the hole. A diving try, but it's through into the outfield.
Well, that's a nice base hit right there. They got a little something working here, Matt. You got the tying run at second base and the go-ahead run at first base. How's it going to unfold?
In now, Alvarez, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 0-1 pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. LA's on top, 2-1. Number 3 will stay in the ball game, as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching.
Digging in and looking for more, Kike Hernandez. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Martin Maldonado is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Grounded foul toward the coaching box at third. Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Now a swing, and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
The catcher, number
Russell
55.
Martin now 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First pitch on its way. And he just misses with a curveball. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Now a swing from Martin as he sends a routine ground ball out to short. And this is played nicely on the bounce over there at first. So great plays on both ends as they team up to record the second out.
Chris Taylor.
Digging in, Chris Taylor. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a first pitch changeup that swung on and chopped foul right at home plate. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. The 1-2 pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Now another 1-2. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. The pitch. Grounded to short. Correa is there. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 2-1. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Kenley Jansen.
Here's George Springer. He'll lead it off against Jansen, who tries to close the door in this one.
Number 4, George Springer.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
Well, he got that first pitch, got him looking right there. With a star hitter like this guy, it is always good to get ahead in the count.
The 0-1 pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One and one, here it comes. Caught off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. One out.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Jose Bautista is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Third baseman number 2.
Digging in now, Alex Bregman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay. And the gamble will work out. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
Everyone knows there are no awards for successfully getting 26 outs. You need to get all 27 before you can start celebrating. That 2-out double here tonight, putting the equalizer on at second base. A couple of minutes ago, this thing looked like it might be over, but everything can change with one swing of the bat.
Here's Michael Brantley as he loops under the ball and pops it up. On the move is Peterson. And he tracks it down. And this ball game is over.
Yeah, it's always disappointing when you don't make the postseason. But at least they got a win here in the season on somewhat of a higher note.